Welcome back, viewers. In the last four parts of the Debian Multimedia, we have seen lot of many applications, and further many more are pending. So we will continue to cover all the applications that are available in the Debian Multimedia. So let us start. So this application QS Mixer is there. Let us investigate what is that. So I think it is also kind of desktop application for the Linux sound system ALSA. So not much is given, only this is given that it is a desktop application for the Linux sound system ALSA. So I think it is yes. So I got it what exactly it is. So it is the master uh, playback control or volume control. So using this you can control, this is the master control for the mixer. So if you increase or decrease the volume here, it will affect all the channels that are all the channels, or you can say all the tracks that are under edition or that are under process on the Debian Multimedia. Let us investigate the mixer settings, input, appearance. So mini mixer device, default, current, and the user defined. So here you can change the mixer devices, you can change the inputs. So how many turns of mouse will change, or how much slider. So slider can change from 0 to 100%, and how many turns is of the mouse wheel is required to complete the slider change from 0 to 100% or 100 to 0%. And you can specify whether you want to start up this mixer device by default or from the last session. So when it will begin again from the last session, it will use the settings from the last session itself, or you can have a user defined session. Next is the QJack control. So here you can control the jack. So you can start and stop the jack. You can check out the messages, log messages, status window of the jack, whether the jack is on or jack is off. You can do the setup of the jack. You can do the configuration of the patch bay. You can check out the graph. So this is application to control the jack that is attached to your system. Next is the QJack RCD. So I think it is a receiver for the jack. So it is the jack receiver, you can see here. So you can control the post processing options for the jack, auto pause. You can specify the threshold, activation delay, split file mode for the auto pause of the QJack received. So that is the jack receiver. Next is the QMIDI ARP. So I think it is some MIDI tool. Yes. So it is built using Qt. So it is for the MIDI. So you can do the addition of the MIDI files using this application. Then the QMIDI net is there. So I think it is it will have network capabilities or what. Let us see. So meanwhile it opens up, we open up another application, QMIDI route. So this is to route the MIDI. So you can let us check out if the help file is given. So I think no help file is there. So this is to route the MIDI. So is MIDI router. So the musical instrument audio track can be routed through the different channel or track. Then the QStopMotion is there. I think it is a video recorder or screen recorder. Yes, so this is to record the either the screen also, and from any camera you can record. So if you connect this application with the camera might be attached to your USB drive or any other port, then or the HDMI port, then you can record the camera video here and you can save it. And you can also do the settings for resolution, camera source, recording mode, capture, many things are there. And you can specify the project name, you can save, you can have a project library. Then QSynth is there. So it is a synthesizer. You can do the settings for the reverberation, chorus, the master settings for the gain, and many more using the Q synthesizer. So it is a synthesizer, sound synthesizer, or you can say music synthesizer. Then QTracer is there. So QTracer, what is QTracer? You can just open the app, help file. So it is an audio MIDI multi-track sequencer. So you can sequence your audio tracks using this. So it is one of the many MIDI sequencers or the track sequencers available in the Debian Multimedia. Then Quadriparcel is a GNOME game. QXGedit, I think it is a, what kind of application is this? So it is a XG editor. So it must be some soundtrack editor. You can add the system effects, you can do multi-part, you can do the drum setup, you can do the voice settings, all those things you can do it from here. Reverb, chorus, variation. So it is also a kind of track or MIDI sequencer. You can do many things. You can add the chorus effect, reverberation effect, and many other things. You can also add the drum effect to the audio. Rack we have seen earlier. So you can see here, Rack is nothing but application to do addition of your sounds. You can hear my sound, it is playing back my sound. So expander, sustainer, overdrive, stop box, low voltron, analog phaser, dual flange, echotron. So you can add different effects like dual flange, analog phasing, stomping, overdrive, sustainer, expander, convoltron, reverbeton. You can add the loops, sound loops to the audio track using this application. So I think you could hear my voice echo out using that application, Rack. Then reverse is also GNOME desktop game. Rhythm box we already know, it is part of GNOME desktop. This is the MIDI control, so it is control for some physical instrument that can be attached. So it is for the RME DG sound card. So if the sound card is there, you can use this to control that sound card. So it is a vendor application or the OEM application. Then robots is also, I think, game. Then sample V1 is there. So this is to take you can drop the audio track here and do the sampling of the audio track. You can add the keys and many other things you can do with the samples. You can change the cutoff resolution, you can attack, you can delay. So you can basically do many we can say additions on the audio track or the audio waveform. Then next is the Sayonara. What is Sayonara? Let us check out. So what is Sayonara? Okay, so it is a player. So Sayonara is a player. You can use this to play, I think, audio and video tracks both. Yes, and it has got equalizer, streams, podcast, playlist support, smart playlist. It is also audio converter. It has bookmarks. It has speed and pitch. You can change the speed and pitch of the track that is running. You can broadcast. It can do gapless playback and crossfader. Spectrogram is there. You can change the volume levels. So not many plugins are there. You can open the help file. So whole help file is directly available on the web. It is not available as a part of the application. It is not help is not installed on your system. You have to check out the web help. Then the next is sequencer. So I think it is also sequencer. So yes, it is also interactive MIDI sequencer. So you can do the MIDI sequencing using this. So there are a lot of MIDI sequencers, audio sequencers in this Debian Multimedia. Where were we? Yes, set B free. So I think it will require the jack. Without jack, this won't work. Then shortcut, we know it is a non-linear video editor. Shortwave also we know it is a photograph management tool and photograph viewer. ShowQ, let us check out. So what is ShowQ? Nothing is shown. Okay. Yes, so yes, here, so yes, in the audio track you can put the cues, group cue, you can put the wave cue, stop cue, start cue, pause cue, and the fade cue. So you can basically edit the cues that are set by you during the edition of the audio track. So you can change those cues, you can renumber the cues. So basically it is for doing the, you can say, edition of the audio track and setting, editing of the different cues that are inserted in the audio track. And finally the SMPlayer is there. So SMPlayer, we all know it is a media player. SMTube, you also know, SMTube is well known. Then what is this? SND. So it must be, yes, so it is GUI for the jack. So you can set the preferences for the jack using this. You can see here all the jack behavior choices and all those things are given. So I think all the three are only the GUIs, different GUIs are there. So we will not check for the different GUIs. Software and updates is part of Debian. So this is same what we see in the Ubuntu. Then SonicP, let us check out what is SonicP. So I think it will take some time. Yes, so it is, yes, now it has come up. So it is some application for coding the music. Let it open up. Meanwhile, we can open another application. SonicVisualizer, we can start. Okay, so failed to load the plugins. So plugins will be required. So this application might not work right now. So SonicVisualizer is a program for viewing and exploring the audio data for semantic music analysis and annotations. Okay, so it is self-explanatory. You can do the study of the music waveforms, the annotations in the music using this application. And SuperLooper is to loop the music. You can loop the music so it can go in and play in endless loops. This is required for the DJ people. So if you are a DJ, you will require this. Then further, the sound converter is there, sound recorder is there. So this is part of GNOME desktop, sound recorder, sound converter. You can convert the formats and the container of sound that is recorded on your system. You can see it here. So different formats you can change the format, like OGG, MP3, FLAC, MSWave, ACC, Opus. So this is all very important for the creators, so they can change the format of their audio files they had recorded on your system. Stop motion, yes, we have seen it is there. Stream tuner is, I think, some to do something with the audio streams. So okay, let us try out the documentation. Yes, so it is nothing but a channel player radio station. So online or internet radio stations and channel can be played using this stream tuner. So you can tune to different internet or TV channels, audio channels, broadcast. Next is Sudoku. It is a GNOME game. Stretch player is some kind of player only. Yes, so it is a, most probably it is a audio player. Then Swellpoop is also GNOME game. Then Synaptic Package Manager, it is part of the Debian desktops. All desktops will have this. Most of the desktop will have the Synaptic Package Manager. Then Tali 13 Travatex is the GNOME games. Text editor is GNOME text editor. So this we will not check. Only now think we have to check is the synthesizer, Synfig Studio, and the Super Collider. So let us check out. I think it will take some time. Yes, it is coming up. So we will open how to use the Super Collider. It will take some time. It is indexing the help files. The Super Collider IDE is a new cross-platform coding environment developed specifically for Super Collider introduced in it. Is easy. Okay. Okay. What exactly is it is there for, that is not given. Okay, so it is kind of audio server, so you can do the coding for your audio, so you can code the audio tracks using this application. So I cannot tell you more because I will require to use this application for some time, then only I will properly understand what it is, but it is there to code your audio tracks. So you can create audio tracks using this coder. So how that it will be done, we can cover it in some another video. I will have to first understand it, and then I can make a video. Then Synfig Studio, it's quite famous. Many of the creators know this. Tutorials, let us open the tutorial. It will take some time. So you can see it is an animation studio, just like we one 3D blender we have seen. So this is also animation studio. You can create animations using this Synfig Studio. Okay, now we will cover this remaining applications. So timidity is a MIDI sequencer. Transmission we have seen. VLC media player, we know transmission is nothing but the torrent downloader. Then this Zeta, these are nothing but the plugins for the this reverberation plugins are there, I think, or the audio plugins are there. Yoshimi, it is that we will see. XGedit, we will see. WMiix is some kind of driver or it is a plugin. Wavebreaker is there to merge the wave files. You can see it here. You can merge two audio waveforms using the Wavebreaker. Then let us open the Yoshimi. So it is a polyphonic soft synthesizer. So you can synthesize the music. So this is the virtual keyboard, Yoshimi virtual keyboard, and you can create music using this Yoshimi. So how to do that and everything, it demands a separate video. And next is WToI that we have covered earlier, but I am going to cover it once again. I think we have covered this in Ubuntu or Zorin OS. We have covered this. Oh, it is not opening up, or it will take some time. Meanwhile, we can open another application. Virtual MIDI keyboard is there. So this is the virtual MIDI keyboard. You can add reverberations and chorus to the keyboard music that you are creating. What is YSW? Okay, so it is some application. So yet another ScanWiard is an application used to correct the images taken with camera. So you can use this to correct the images, enhance the images that are taken using the camera. So all the camera images you can connect with the USB, import those camera images here in the library of this application, and then you can do the addition on the different images you have taken. So it is application. It might not have the icon, that's why it was not showing properly. Without the icon it is shown. So WMiix must be also some application only. Yes, so it is an application, but why it is showing such a small area? Display is very small. So it is also some kind of audio master. So volume control, it is some kind of volume control and mixer. And I think I think one application is now pending. Done. QXGedit. So QXGedit we have seen earlier in the Ubuntu Media. So here, so this is used to sync the jack, LTC, MTC, different jacks you can sync, because what happens in multi-track videos, the syncing should be there, otherwise the tracks will not sync, and the say audio will not sync with the video. So if there are video animations and the soundtrack is playing, then the video animations will not be running faster than the audio will lag behind, and then it will create a not very good output. So you will require that. You can also sync, you can see, you can change the display also, OSD also. So these are the OSD settings, and the offsets is also there. So you can offset the two tracks within 1 frame, plus 1 frame, minus 1 frame, plus 1 second, minus 1 second, 1 minute, 1 hour. So the offsets can also be added. I think now we have completed all the applications that are available in the Debian Multimedia. Let me check. Yes, we have completed everything. Timidity, yes, timidity is pending. Let us see. So timidity is also sequencer. I am not going much detail. So you can open the audio files from here, load the playlist media, and file list also can be loaded. So it is a sequencer only. So I think now we are done. It was a quite long. Yes, so we have completed all the applications. Nothing is pending. So we have completed the video series on Debian Multimedia. So if you are a creator, or if you are an amateur creator, if you want to go ahead, make the music as your career, and if you are looking out for a good digital audio workstation, you can install Debian Multimedia. I have shown you how to install. I have shown you how to select the different kernels, one kernel out of the different three options kernel. So the standard kernel can be used, the low latency kernel can be used, and the real-time kernel can be used. So I have given you the use cases, 3 use cases. Choose the one according to the use case that fits your requirement, and go ahead and be a master, be a professional audio or a multimedia creator. So on that note, I will stop the video here. See you in the next video. Bye bye.